Hi everyone, this is Yoga with Domini and I'm Domini. This is a feel-good flow, a body positivity, kind of make you feel a little bit better about yourself, hopefully give you a little bit of an energy boost. It is minimal cues, so you need to really know what the poses are and how to be in them properly. I will be saying little bits and pieces here, but I'm not giving you a lot and I won't be giving you modifications or anything like that. So you really need to know what you're doing, basically. But I hope you enjoy it and we'll get started. So, we'll get started at the top of the mat in mountain pose. Palms shine forward. You can have your eyes closed or open, whichever is good for you. Breathing in and out. Just take a few moments here to just body scan and just check how you feel. You can sort of wiggle your hips and pedal it out, pedal your feet out. And shake your arms, do some shoulder rolls one way and then the other. Nice deep breaths in and out, just doing whatever you need to do. Nice stretch up and back to that mountain pose. We're going to start off with a couple of sun salutations. So breathing in, arms up. Breathe out and forward fold, hinging from the hips. Halfway lift. Forward fold and then step it back into a plank. For this first one, I'm just going to bring my knees to the floor and then lower down and just do a little cobra. So breathing in and out, and then making my way to a downward facing dog. And I'm just going to pedal it out here a little bit. And then walk up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out. Forward fold and then breathe in, come all the way up. Head should be the last thing to come up. Hands at prayer position to your chest. Nice deep breath in. Hands at your side, palms shining forward again. We'll do that one more time, so breathing in and out, forward fold, halfway lift, breathing in, forward fold, breathing out, plant the hands, step it back, do whatever version you want to do. This time round you can put your knees to the floor again, or you can complete like chaturanga, up dog. I'm going to turn my hands out very, very slightly because I find that easier to do the chaturanga. So breathing in, go forward, breathe out, come down, breathe in, up dog, breathe out, down dog. Pedal it out again. I'm going to bring my right leg forward to the top of the mat into a low lunge. You notice I come up onto my fingertips. If you find, like me, that your arms are very short and you find doing things like this a little bit difficult, you can always use blocks in down dog, and then that might be a little bit easier for you, as long as you don't hit them, to bring the leg up and through. So always have a couple of blocks around if you find that your arms are quite short. There's a lot of different poses I've found. I have to use blocks because my arms are very short. I don't have to, but sometimes it's easier to. And then breathe in, arms up. Cactus the arms and little back bend. And arms back down to the floor. High lunge. Warrior two. So I'm not going to be giving you very many instructions today. It's not a completely minimal instruction flow, but this is more sort of maybe intermediate, so you should know what the poses are. Cartwheel your hands down into a plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Three-legged dog into warrior two again. So cartwheel your hands up into that warrior two. Interlace your hands behind your back for humble warrior. And if it's in your practice, you can do a bind here. So bringing your right arm underneath the right leg, left arm back. Trying to open that chest a bit. Your hands might not meet, but that's fine. And then hands back to the mat. We're going to float forward into warrior three. Curtsy lunge, so bring this left leg at a diagonal behind you, so it's coming behind you. Lunge down, back up, and then sweep the arms around, bring the leg back to a warrior two position. Into a low lunge. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, keep the arms out at like a T shape and twist over towards your right leg. Bring that left hand down to the mat. Grab your left foot and put it in towards your butt for a nice quad stretch. Step it back to down dog. Three-legged dog, right leg up. You can stack the hips, bend the knee, and then go straight into wild thing. So bringing that leg behind you, straightening the left. Nice back bend. Back to down dog. And we'll repeat that all on the other side. So bringing that left leg in, top of the mat, in between the hands for a low lunge. Breathe in, arms up. Cactus the arms and get a little back bend. Bring your arms back down to the floor, go into a high lunge. If you wobble, that's fine. Warrior two. Make sure you're breathing. If you find yourself holding your breath, try and just refocus back on it again. Cartwheel the hands down to a plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Three-legged dog, left leg rises, bring it up to the front for warrior two. Sweep your arms up. make sure everything's good. You're all aligned, you're not leaning over, anything like that. Humble warrior. And this is where, in a minute, just hold it here for a second. And this is where you can just bring your arms back down and take a bind if you want. Remember, your hands don't have to meet. Float forward into warrior 3. Nice breathing. Curtsy it back. And then sweep your arms up and over, bring that foot back in for a warrior 2 position. Low lunge. Breathing in, arms up. And then bring the arms to a T position. Twist over to the left. Right arm, or right hand, sorry, to the mat. Left hand grabs that right foot and bring it in for a quad stretch. Remember, you can always use bands for this as well. You can take your time, you can pause the video, you can put a band around your foot and then pull it in with the band if this is too much. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in and out. 3-legged dog, left leg goes up, stack the hips, bend the knee, and then step it back for wild thing. Back to down dog. Hands and knees. Do a little quick wide-legged child's pose. Just get a nice breath in there. And then back up to tabletop. Low lunge, right leg forward. You can keep your hands on the floor for this one or on your knee. Just get a really nice stretch. And just get your breath back. Make sure you're getting your breathing under control. And back into child's pose. Nice wide-legged one if that's what you want to do. Back up, low lunge the other side. So left leg up to the top of the mat. Get a nice stretch. Back to child's pose. Downward facing dog. 3-legged dog, right leg rises up and then bring it in for a pigeon pose. You can rock your hips from side to side a little bit just to get a little bit of a stretch and movement in there, but that kind of gives you a feel for what pigeon pose should feel like when you're in it properly and what it feels like when you're not in it properly, when your hips aren't aligned. You can stay upright, or as we're cooling down now, you can always just come down onto your forearms. Take a few breaths. come up and then just come to sit on your bum. Keep this right leg tucked in, left leg out. And we'll just take a side stretch, so breathing in and stretch over. Try not to collapse down into it like this. Try and keep your chest open. And then back to down dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Bring it in for pigeon pose. Again, just do those rocks. So you kind of feel what it feels like to have your hips sort of out of alignment. And then find a nice neutral hip position. Nice deep breath in, and then if you did it on the other side, just come down onto your forearms. And then back up, roll onto your bum, keep that left leg tucked in, right leg out, side bend. Back up, just come onto your belly, and we'll just do a couple of cobras, just nice gentle ones. Breathing in and out. Not coming up very far. And then rest your hands, your head on your hands, and just rock your hips from side to side. And a nice little back massage. And bring it back into wide-legged child's pose to finish. So nice breathe in. And you can stay here for as long as you want. So I hope you liked that minimal cues, feel good, confidence flow. If you did and you want to see more like that, then please let me know in the comments below. Give me constructive criticism. Any feedback would be great. Like the video and subscribe if you can, that would be wonderful, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a really wonderful day.